What just happened? Why my microphone doing... What? What is going on? Why does my microphone doesn't work? Okay. This is what happens when you don't check everything before stream. Propose same microphone settings. Yeah. Wrecked. Ooh. Oh gosh. Now everything should be fine. Anyways, welcome here. So I've decided to be today masochist for myself and play scary games. Oh god, help me. Okay, I have to set up the... Yeah, okay. It would be quite nostalgic for me because I remember playing this game like in the... What? In middle school? I remember playing it. What did he do this time? He locked you in your own room again. Don't be scared, I'm here with you. Which I'm already scared. Hello, my toys. These are my friends. Scary friends. Why his eyes are following us? Okay. Okay, the dude is crying. Tomorrow is not the day. Come on, dude, don't be so depressive. Night 1. I think I will quit before it even starts. Because one thing when you play on a small... Oh. Wait, how do I... Eh? What did I press? Okay, escape immediately escapes from the game. In addition, I didn't read the instructions. I'm stupid. What did just happen to you? Okay. Okay, 5 days until party, okay. Oh god, this again. What's going on with my internet? Okay, how bad? I gotta see how bad it is. No, it's not that bad. That's still annoying. Okay, we are easy. Alright. I'm keeping a pulse. Okay, those are your friends. Let's do this. They we were banging on the door for some reason and they just cried. Tomorrow is another day, okay. Okay, what are the instructions? I forgot to read. I just pressed X because it was written there to press X, but it didn't read until the end. That is to hide. Control. Close doors, shift. If you hear breathing, hold the door shut. Okay. Hold the doors shut. Okay, if you hear breathing, do not use flashlight. We are not hiding the tips. Ooh, scary. Okay, 60 should be enough. Gosh, I'm already scared. I don't like horror games, but I'm torturing myself because it's a Halloween. On a Halloween, you should torture yourself. Once, maybe. Once a year, I can alive myself. Ew, scary music. So today on the Halloween, while everyone else is having fun on a party somewhere, I decided to scare myself shitless. I didn't check the middle. Scary. 1 AM. Hopefully we will survive. Okay, no breathing. Did I hear something from the right? Okay, 2 AM. Maybe... Okay. Turn back. I think they usually activate on the first night around 3 AM. But I still don't want to risk it. I know that in the first night, Foxy doesn't appear, but still. Why did those reassuring tips suddenly hit? Please. Reassuring tips, go back, get back. I'm scared. Gosh, I hate this idea. Why did I even decide to play today? Why did I even decide for such a scary game when I hate playing scary games? I guess it's just my inner masochist. Enjoys witnessing myself suffer. 4 AM. And still no one. I think including how much paranoid am I, they just don't have enough time to arrive to the point. Yeah, I think so. I think I just moved so much that they just don't have any time. What was that? Something was there. I've noticed something there. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think we can survive the first night. Including how much am I running around. Kurwa. I forgot how scary a game, sorry. Oh gosh. I'm so scared. Okay, around 5 AM I got attacked. God. So, okay. Again. No, I don't want to hide tips. I've clearly heard the breath. I should have just closed the door. No, I decided to open it and turn on the light. Of course, because that's me, the first thought that I have. Just turn on the light because it's too scary in the dark. I think I won't be sleeping today. This is, well, the Halloween edition of the game. So I guess it will be more scary today. I find it quite fascinating that Scott made sure that we do have more scary Halloween version of the game. I love it. I love how he cares about his players. But what I don't like is the lore of the game. At some point, it just became like milking the game. Because yeah, he's got confused in his lore, his own lore. Gosh, it's difficult to think now in English. Also, funny thing that I noticed, ever since I started going to the university and actually studying the language, my English became better, as well as Spanish. Well, Spanish obviously because I study right now Spanish phonetics. But what I didn't expect is improvement in English. Because, oh well, I didn't think that it could get better. $2 AM. You know, right now I'm more or less relaxing, but I still feel tension in my shoulders. Yes, guys, I hate scary games. I like enjoying them, not suffering. Okay, we didn't check all of it in a while. I think on the first night, Foxy doesn't appear there. Though we will still be checking it, just in case. Ooh, 3 AM. I hate the fact that I have to listen to every single sound. It makes everything more scary. Nope. What do I have to do? Okay, I've seen the flicking. I've seen the flicking. And then what? Then what should I do? Okay, Google. How to play FNAF4 Halloween edition. Okay, how do I get... It's understandable. It's Halloween right now. Nightmares on Halloween. Okay. Jacob Bonnie, a rare skin of the original Nightmare Bonnie, seems not confident to be more aggressive than its original counter. Easier to see at the end of the hallway as its glow. 3-5 seconds wait for breathing. Shut the door for 5 seconds. Now shine the flashlight. The Bonnie is right at the door. Game over. Five seconds. Do we close for the more? Yeah, we'll close for the more. Okay. But how do we... Uh-huh. So I can't use the flashlight at all. Okay. Gosh, I hate it. Just listening, then thinking, then... Okay. It still scares me. Okay, it's gotten activated around 5 AM. Hey, listen for the breathing. For the God's sake, breathing. I think I will be streaming for more than 1 hour. Because otherwise, I know that I won't be able to handle it. Because, you know, one thing playing on the break at school, the FNAF, yeah, you're surrounded by those loud kids. And they usually annoy the hell out of you, so you don't have time to concentrate on the scary part. And you just enjoy the game. The gameplay, I would say. Not the game itself, the gameplay. Would you choose to spend 5 nights at Freddy's or Nah. I'm choosing whatever is or. Yes, I will scare my pets. Shit. Because, you know, the more you listen, the more you think about some shit happening, the more you hear stuff in the background that probably isn't even there. I'm sure if I will really listen, the gameplay, I won't hear the voices that I've just heard. The voices in my head. The voices in my head. Do I actually hear something, or is it just the voices in my head? Chan, did you also hear something, or is it just my imagination because I'm playing the game? Okay, 3 AM. Noisy, honestly. Oh, the voices. Oh, the voices. The voices in my head. Scary. Really, really scary. Nothing there. Maybe you're back. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. It's just Halloween. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. What the fuck should I do with him? He was far away from me. Why did he go? I closed the door in front of him. Now for Halloween edition. No, it's Jacko Bonnie. How to beat Jacko Bonnie. Gosh. Jacko Bonnie. You're a real jerk, Bonnie. Okay, I should hear his steps. Okay, there should be steps. Alright, he's activating around 3 AM because, well, seems like teeth are more harsh. Yeah, they're more pointy. They're more sharp and pointy. Gosh. You're still on the first... Of course I am! Because I have a massive skill issue, if you didn't notice. I've almost beat it for the first time, but then it happened Bonnie. But then happened Bonnie and I lost. Okay, what if I will just... Okay, never mind. Gosh. Yeah, I won't be playing this game for more than 1 hour. Because after that... I generally don't like the games where I'm getting scared. Niet angst, niet angst. Yeah, it's my own angst. Ich habe Angst. Tengo miedo. Okay, if we're losing one more time, I'm quitting. Because no way I'm keeping playing it. Nah, I hate it. Nope. Scary games isn't my thing. I genuinely hate scary games. No, I ain't playing that. I just proved one more time that I'm a pussycat who can't play scary games. They're too scary for me. They're too scary. Too scary. Too scary for my liking. Unfortunately. Oh gosh. No. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So yeah, now y'all know that I can't play scary games. I genuinely tried, but I'm too much of a scared person. Because I don't know, the idea of playing scary games is at the same time exciting, but I don't know. Playing it on a permanent basis, I genuinely don't understand how some people play it. I generally don't like anything scary. I've tried to push myself out of the comfort zone, but I see that I cannot do that. I mean, one thing are survival horrors like Signalis or I don't know, what else do we have? Daisy is theoretically a survival horror. Or, for example, Resident Evil, Stalker. What else? No. Amnesia the Bunker as well. It is considered horror as far as I know. And Bow. Or any other game, because there you have a chance, at least to try to survive. And there's a chance that you might turn everything on your side. Not every game is for everyone. My friend doesn't like race games, so yeah, I can understand why some people don't like those games, because they're generally boring if you don't exactly enjoy the characters. Well, the same goes for other games. So yeah, I can understand why. I like my leg hurts. Been sitting on it too long. Arcade races are good though. Yeah, they're cool, but still. So survival horrors are okay because, well, you have a chance for self-defense and you feel less frightened because of that. But something like this, no, can't. Because then you feel in FNAF game like you're vulnerable. You're too vulnerable. Wait. Vulnerable? How people pronounce? I can write this word, but I cannot pronounce because I've never heard it. Vulnerable. 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 Oh, yeah. Turns out there are some rules how you're supposed to pronounce some English words, but they are never taught. Neither is school. Neither is the university. And you kind of left out to find out on your own how those words are pronounced. And so as a result, since I read quite a lot in English, like scientific books, fantasy, well, fan fiction, because of course, who doesn't read fan fiction to improve the English? Approximately. Well, approximately it sounds... Why my internet is dying? What's going on? Ethernet. Occasionally it's failing for some reason. God knows why. Why is it falling? This one did connect to my Wi-Fi or something. Sounds like your internet is at... Well, what the fuck? What am I paying for every month? Bastards. I'm paying monthly a shit ton of money to have my internet working. And those bastards can't even give me a proper internet. Well, what else did they expect from Vodafone? No, Vodafone. To be fair, any internet connection in Germany sucks. So I don't even know. Telecom is actually working sometimes better for me than Vodafone. I have telecom on my mobile and Vodafone for my Wi-Fi. But it still sucks. It sucks. Why is it giving so many frames? If you use this very audio, I've heard that they're even worse. Because, oh well. It is worse. So sometimes I don't even understand what's going on. And for example, why is it falling right now? Maybe too many people are streaming something. Let me quickly check download detector. Download detector, yes. Germany. Oh, Vodafone is failing. Vodafone is failing. Like, really failing. Give me a sec. I will show you. So, Anstörung.de. And right now finds out that Vodafone is slowly dying. Let me real quick. Image. Then downloads. Like, look at this. Look at this. How can you stream with it? Is it something similar to Amazon servers a week ago? God knows. Because as I see, Vodafone is down, Telecom is down. O2 is also down. Podcasts are down. Well, podcasts are not surprising. Telecom is also, yeah. Oh, Amazon Web Services are dying as well. Yeah, it makes sense. Because I see they're the same exact statistics on Amazon Web Services and OpenAI. It's sad. Because what do you mean? You can't even provide with normal services. At least decent ones. There's no problem with connection, everything works perfectly at the moment. Well, maybe it's just locally, because sometimes it happens just locally without happening on the entire map. Also, what did I want to show to y'all off? So, last week, I've ordered a new keyboard because I was tired of the fact that my keyboard was very clicky on streams. And now, I have this beauty. I know, it's membrane keyboard. It has round keycaps. My friend almost murdered me for that. Yeah, it looks cute, but, well, my friend said that I'm crazy for buying it. If there's no delay, I see no problem. Yeah, there's no delay. Though I did have a few issues at first before fixing them on my own. Well, on the other side, what did I expect from Chinese keyboard and Chinese mouse? And so yeah, I had to fix a few things before it started working properly. But now it works okay. Now it works fine now. Yeah. I think, fun fact, my Wi-Fi likes to make BSOD from my laptop. It sounds kinky. I think if everything would be fine, tomorrow we would have a stream. Because last week, I don't know, last week I got so tired for no reason. Blue screen of death. Well, Wi-Fi could cause that? I hardly believe this. How can a Wi-Fi cause blue screen of death? Because in my case, the blue screen of death was caused by an error in the graphic card that was caused by League of Legends. I had no problem with my other Wi-Fi in Germany. Weird. It's really weird. I don't know. Did providers say anything about the reason why it happens at all? Or did they just like, did skill issue? Because it's weird. It shouldn't be like that. Usually the issue is in hardware. I have a desk and I don't think there's a need to in it. Wait, can Wi-Fi cause blue screen? Yes, Wi-Fi can cause blue screen of death most often due to an outdated or corrupted Wi-Fi driver. So check your Wi-Fi driver, maybe because of the old hardware. Others can cause issues, hardware issues with the Wi-Fi adapter or conflicts between the driver and other software. Yeah, there is a reason for that. So maybe update your drivers. Because in my case, my Wi-Fi adapter decided to die completely for half a year or even a year. And it recovered just now for some reason. I still don't know why. Since I've never had any issues with Wi-Fi on my laptop until last year, I still to this day have no clue why it happened. Once again, with any other Wi-Fi it works perfectly. I used to check my Wi-Fi drivers as well, everything is perfect. Weird. Super weird. Maybe you have a really, really old Wi-Fi adapter. that just conflicts with everything. Because in my case, it was the Wi-Fi adapter of my laptop that was dying for a year, and then decided to, oh well, it's time to revive. After I installed Ethernet. Bastard. Maybe if the router doesn't look too old, well, maybe there is just some small, really small defect. Maybe there is really small issue that is causing all of that. By the way, I was wondering if you wanna have walking together stream. Because if we will have walking together streams, I will be able to stream more often. Anyway, I think I will move away of someday to another place. Hopefully. Hopefully. Because Sunday together streams, at the same time it sounds exciting. Like, for me it will be more content. With VTuber model, something, yeah. Of course with my VTuber model, how else? How else do you expect me to stream? I find it kind of interesting that more and more VTubers start to... From a phone? What do you mean from a phone? No? It's just... How do you explain it? So the only 2 days when I'm really busy are Tuesday and Wednesday. When I come home at like 7 p.m. and then I'm dead because I woke up at 7 a.m. to do shit at the university and disappear from my home for the whole day. But on other days, I come home a bit early, around 2, and then I have free time. Nah, it's fine. It's just that I've noticed that most of the time when I don't do content, I usually study. And I actually haven't seen a single VTuber who's done study together streams. So maybe I should do something similar. Because I see study with me IRL streamers who have extremely aesthetic decorations. I would have loved to try it. Maybe I will figure something out. I will try to set up because I have to study Spanish actually. It will be better. Nah, it won't be. It won't be that. Well, at least I have Mondays free. And one of those lucky bastards who have Monday completely free. And I don't do anything. Love it. Love Mondays. Universe actually made me love Mondays because I can just relax on Monday. I wouldn't mind, I think. I could try to watch them. Alright. Thank you for the feedback. And because if there's a point in making such study streams, it would be really cool. Like, you know, those Pomodoro streams that I see all the time on YouTube, by the way. But I would have to figure some things out. Maybe even clean my desk. Because right now I have a bunch of stuff on it. Like, tons of copies, tons of some random books, some random shit stuffed here. Maybe I will figure something out. Oh my god, the internet is down again. So, I think then tomorrow we'll do something about it. Because for now, I don't know. It's been only 30 minutes of playing Five Nights at Freddy's and I'm already tired. Tired from playing the game. Tomorrow stream, tomorrow stream. Maybe even for the whole day, I don't know. We will see. Depending on when will I wake up, because who even wakes up on the weekends early? I'm tired. So usually I wake up like 11, then I have breakfast and just in a few hours lunch. Maybe I should figure out some. Maybe because I also studied Ukrainian university. Oh, you studied the Ukrainian university while being in Germany? You still have an option to study online? Because I've seen some universities, even in Kharkiv, started to switch to presence studying. Oh, it's a bit complicated. Oh, yeah. Because I have one guy that I know. He used to study in one Ukrainian university in my hometown. But then they've told everyone that, well, guys, it's time to switch to presence. You should be present on lessons, on lectures. You can't be somewhere else. So return back. University in Ukraine fully online, but in the meanwhile, I'm studying in German Fachoberschule. Oh, okay, verstanden. So the guy had to quit his university. He didn't get his degree, although he was on the third year of studying. Like, it was left so little until he's getting his degree. Just one more year, and they decided to throw everything under the bus. Poor guy. Now he's working in a Spanish restaurant somewhere in Spain. It's actually quite sad. Yeah. Because honestly, I expected at least some understanding. But no, if you want to study at our university, you have to be there. Doesn't B2 German over here. So I can go to German University. Job Center doesn't allow me to go study B2 if it won't be for the work. You can just tell them that you're gonna study for the work. And then after getting B2, you can just change your mind. I mean, it happens sometimes. But yeah, if you go to university, job center normally doesn't sponsor it. Too late anyway, all possible courses already started. Ah, sad. Very, very sad. Well, at least there are some German courses at the university. For example, in mine, you could have applied for the preparation stage where you get qualifications for the German language or and the allowance to be at that university. Long as B2 in Fachoberschule. So I'll be able to study there for C1 in March. Oh, nice. Oh, I guess it depends. How to explain? Yeah, understood. I understand what you're talking about. Come on, we live in the same Germany. There's only one Germany. By any chance in Bayern? No, not Bayern. I don't really want to tell where I am. Because at first you think, yeah, Germany is big ass country. But then you kind of realize how actually small it is. No Oktoberfest, no Oktoberfest. Unfortunately, no Oktoberfest for me. No. I don't like drinking anyway, so I don't think that I lose anything. Because I generally don't like drinking. Like at all. I mean, I can drink Radler once in a year or twice in a year. Maximum 4 times in a year on very specific days. And then kind of that's it. I prefer either kvass or no alcohol at all. And not because, well, it's healthy, I'm sure enough. Yeah, I'm so cool, I can go without alcohol for a long time. No, it's just because I just don't see the point in getting drunk. In 2 years in Germany, I haven't visited Oktoberfest even once. You should fix that. If you live in Bayern and you haven't visited Oktoberfest yet, you have to fix that. Because how can you live in Bayern and not visit Oktoberfest even once in your life? By the way, I've recently, well, how recently, in September, visited Bayern. Wait. Yeah, living with roommates sometimes is just, exhausting. So, recently, well, in September, I've been in Bayern and I visited the Neuschwanstein. It was beautiful. Extremely beautiful. I think I do have a post about it somewhere. A Telegram. Maybe. No, I don't. Gosh, how could I have not posted about Neuschwanstein? I should fix that. It was so beautiful there. I loved here. It was amazing. So, anyways, it's been an hour. I don't think that I will be continuing streaming for today because, oh well, it's already, first of all, late. I usually don't stream that late. I really have to figure it out, the schedule. It looks cool, yeah. But what I didn't like about Neuschwanstein, that did in the excursion there, they didn't show the room of Wagner. Finds out there is a room, like on the top floor, where there was living Wagner, so to say, to be close to Ludwig II. But actually, inside that room, they have a blue moon. And when it shines on this blue moon in their room, it then shines down on the bed. And my parents have told me that in 2010 and 2000s they were showing this room, but now they don't show it. I wonder why. Maybe because of this beautiful blue moon that was shining down on the band. Is it worth it? Well, I would say yes, it's worth it. I loved here. There are beautiful views, but they don't show everything that is supposed to be in the castle. They didn't show this room that I've been talking about with the blue moon shining on the band, and we all know what they were doing there. And so yeah, it's kind of sad, but it is worth it. They didn't want money, I guess. Well, I didn't know that they don't show this room anymore, which is quite sad. Because in early 2000s, they were actually showing it and didn't hide any details about the history, about what Ludovic and Wagner were doing in that bedroom. But now they hide it. I don't know why. It's actually sad. Because I really wanted to see the whole castle. And also what I hate, they've tuned it into a walk around that you finish in 15 minutes. Something that shouldn't be shown. Dudes. Maybe yes, but then, well, you shouldn't have shown it in the first place then. Why did you spoil all the experience for me? Because now that I know this small detail about the fact that there's actually another additional room that hides more personal life of the king, I'm sad. I'm actually sad. And also, I absolutely hated the fact that they turned it just in a walk around in 15 minutes. They haven't found it as well. Well, they did found it because they did also make an audio guide about this room in early 2000s. But then they decided to remove it. So as a result, you don't really spend time looking at the beautiful castle. You can't actually capture all the details you want in your memory, and then you just walk out. Yeah, you've seen tons of beautiful stuff, a lot of amazing paintings, icons, the rich blue color that the king loved. You've seen his workplace, his bathroom, where he was walking, where he was dancing, where he was singing, but you can't exactly capture everything when you just, oh well, a quick walk around. And you try to look at all of that, you try to memorize all of that, all these beautiful moments, and then it's just over in 15 minutes. Well, at least the ticket prices weren't that high, but then a parking lot costed €6 per hour, which is ridiculous price, but kind of understandable why. But still quite ridiculous. €6 to just park. Sad. I like the mountains over here. The view is amazing. Yeah, mountains are beautiful, but the prices. I mean, I walked into the cheapest supermarket there. And then I see price for Coca-Cola. €4. In Fussen, no, not yet. But €4 for a goddamn cola. Meine Mama hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt zocke ich Fortnite und trinke Cola. Yippie! Love this meme. Also, €4 is crazy. It's unbelievable. And because for me, it costs like, how much? €2 at maximum for a liter of cola. And there wasn't even a liter of cola. It was 250 milligrams. Like, what, where the hell did you come up with this price from? What the hell is that? It was ridiculous. Anyways, we will see y'all tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be either walking or playing Minecraft. Maybe Minecraft we will leave for Sunday. Maybe. But I will be slowly figuring out the schedule. But for now,